Right, so we are here with the highly esteemed Sarah Rodarte. Sarah, what are you going to be talking about at this summit?
Well, thank you, Witchy, number one. But I'm actually going to be talking about health coaching and holistic nutrition and about prevention, and basically being better informed about your health. So I'm a health coach and massage therapist. I've been practicing in the holistic nutrition and alternative medicine, if you will, therapies for probably about 23 years now. Teaching at the university level for, I think I'm at like over 17 years now. And whether I taught massage or did anatomy and physiology, teaching in anatomy and physiology, I've developed a really thorough knowledge of the body, and I understand how these little itty bitty tweaks can really make a difference in your health. And, whether it be, I know I'm probably somebody's going to come after me for this one, whether it be, like my cousin who drinks Diet Coke versus regular Coke. Now, do I want to see you drinking, soda? The answer is no. But at the same time, I would much rather see her drink regular soda versus the diet because of the really negative implications regarding all the stuff that they put in there to sweeten it. So I'm going to be talking about, basically how to energetically, like how it affects your energy, how it affect, and I'm not talking about just the ability to do stuff. I'm talking about being able to be tapped in or to be, able to be in a space where you feel connected to yourself or where you feel more in control of your body. Because I don't know about you, but lately there's a lot of illnesses going around and stuff that is more of a chronic in nature, and it baffles me how much we don't know or how much we weren't taught about our body. And this is where I dove down that rabbit hole, if you will, of information, and I just had to know more. So um, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. But I really try to, um, when I'm working with somebody, I really try to figure out what's the root cause of what's going on. And then we work from there on trying to figure out, one meal at a time, one step or one walk at a time, on figuring out what is going to help you the most, what is going to motivate you, those types of things. So as a health coach, I really try to work with you in the space that you're in and move forward from there.
Yeah. And if you guys are local to Sarah, sometimes she's in the farmer's market with her creations that she's made. So
Yeah,
feel free to ask her about that too. You will be doing a question and answer section, right?
absolutely. Absolutely. Mhm.
Okay, well, Sarah's gonna be on our next summit, which is April 9th. Sarah is going to be at 3 p.m. She is our starting time.
Mhm.
So make sure you come early and check her out. The booty
Wonderful.
agrees. It's my cat. If you've been hearing purring this whole time, it's my cat. All
No,
right.
not at all.
Oh,
I will be
good.
offering some I'm sorry, the summit specials, to go ahead and meet with me for an extended period of time and even a discount towards future sessions. So if that's something anybody's interested in, definitely come and just ask some questions and then we can figure out how to work together. So,
That sounds great. Yeah, because at the summit, the speakers do have offers like that, and then we tell you how to get in touch with her so that you can set it up and stuff. All
so
right.
exciting.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Hello, my name is Witch Whisper Sadovsky, and I'm here today with Ben Anderson, the healer. He is going to be talking at my upcoming summit on April 9th. So make sure that you guys come check him out. Ben, tell us what you're going to be doing and talking about.
Great. Okay. Well, I plan to lead an exercise, a visualization and breathing exercise. It's very simple, but very powerful. Um, that I learned many years ago and has done a lot of wonderful things for me. And always surprises people the first time they do it because they don't expect it to work so well. And the way it works is with your breathing, you actually are able to reclaim power that you lost in some kind of traumatic event, some kind of memory. So I tell people to bring things that they remember that they haven't been able to let go of or get over, things like that. And spiritually and psychologically and emotionally, the way it works is you're able to release and give back that negative energy to the universe. And it just leaves you free and detached so that what it was that upset you, you feel it disappearing. And most of the time, it actually can disappear to the point where you can think about it, but all the emotional upset is gone. So I will be demonstrating it, and then I will be leading people through the exercise and allowing them to ask questions before, during, and after.
That
And
sounds awesome. So
yeah,
what kind of will you be offering like discounts on your normal services during the event and stuff like that? So like
I
that only
will.
the people attending can access those things.
Absolutely. To get the discount, you will have to be someone that attended. And this exercise is really an introduction to the type of work I do. So the other work that I do, I can do by phone, video, that like that, and I'll be offering discounted packages for that. And also people that like this exercise, I will be offering to create a group so that they can practice it with me and come and get some coaching and be led through the exercise to take advantage of it. Because I know learning something new, not everyone feels comfortable practicing or has the discipline because life is very distracting, you know. So
Right. Is it going to be
that's the
like,
plan.
is it going to be like a Facebook group or what kind of
It
like
would probably
Zoom
be
group?
like a Zoom group. Yeah,
Oh,
probably be like a
okay.
Zoom group so that I can FaceTime people and we
Yeah.
did just like we're going to be doing for the event. So
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Well, we
yeah,
can't wait, Ben. That's gonna be wicked.
sure.
Is on after Sarah Rodarte at 4 p.m. PST. So if you want to see him, make sure you're there.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Hello, my name is Witch Whisper Sadovsky, and we are here with Katherine Johnson. She's going to be at the April 9th summit, and she's going to be talking to you guys and doing all sorts of stuff with you for like a full hour. Catherine, what are you going to be doing to them?
Well, Witty, thanks for having me on your summit. I'm so excited to be there on April 9th.
I love
I am going
having
to
you.
be giving a full hour talk, which is an interactive experience. It's going to be about 30 minutes of a discussion with a talk and some Q&A, and then 30 minutes of some energetic exercises. My talk is going to be on resilience in today's world. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, and things are hard for everybody, it seems. So
Yeah,
I want to talk about resilience in today's world and give you also some energetic tools about how to deal with that. I have a practice called ancestral clearing that helps you release anything that you're carrying that prevents you from being your authentic self.
wonderful.
And you can just show up more fully as who you are in the world and help everybody around you. So I
That's
hope you'll join me for that.
that sounds awesome. Do you have any any specific offers that you're offering during the actual thing itself that we'll be posting in local about?
I have a free PDF called Five Keys to Finding Joy in Obstacles. That is a downloadable PDF, which is a tool to help people find more joy in their life, regardless of what life is handing them.
Yeah.
And that will automatically subscribe people to my list, which will keep them in touch with me, and they will get my regular content as well as updates on my upcoming course about
Yay.
resilience.
Good.
And it's going to be a discussion course on world events and talking about that in a larger spiritual perspective about who we are as spiritual beings, why we're going through what we're going through on the planet at this time, and how to gain some objectivity through all of this.
Right.
Everybody can be happier, healthier, and again, show up more fully for the planet because we're all connected.
It's very true. We are all connected. Yeah. So, do you have anything else you'd like to share?
Well, I just hope everybody would join me for my talk. This is really something different for me. I typically speak about the joy of obstacles, and I want to go deeper this time and talk about things relative to world events and things that are going on in the world. It is going to be a very neutral talk. That is the point of my talk, is how to be neutral. It's not a political commentary in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
I'm really looking forward to doing the ancestral clearing and interacting with people and helping them release and resolve anything that might be stressing them out and helping and preventing them from being their best self. The best thing about ancestral clearing is I don't need to know specifically what's bothering you, and neither do you. All you need to do is be present, and I will
Yeah,
guide you through.
that's awesome. Okay, so Catherine is going to be after Ben at 5 o'clock PST. So I hope you guys will come check her out because she's really awesome. All right. So we are here with Sarah Coolidge, and she is going to be part of the upcoming summit. Sarah, what are you going to be discussing and covering at this summit this time?
Well, thanks, Witchy. I'm really glad to be here. I'm excited to be a part of your summit again. And I've been thinking about this over the time that you and I have known each other and the stuff we've done together. And I think, I'll be honest, I think that I'm usually kind of teaching in different environments than what we have in your summit, and that my work is usually really grounded in leadership and communication skills and how we show up in conversations. And what I love about your event and coming to play with you and your people that come is that this is also really something that I want to connect with and really believe in, which is learning for all of us how to slow down and how to really listen to each other and also to ourselves, to our inner voices, right? And I just feel like that's a really common thread with what you have at your summit. So in my class, I'll be talking about a really simple way to understand a little bit more about what's going on inside your body when you get triggered or when you shut down or you can't find the words that you want to say to someone else. And because most people don't realize that these things don't happen to us at random, that it's because your body is like doing exactly what it's supposed to do, and it's doing it if it triggers you or shuts you down, it's trying to protect you. And when we understand that, then we can work with it instead of working against it or thinking that we're failing somehow or there's something wrong. This is what our body is supposed to do when it perceives that there's some danger of some kind. So we're going to look at that. We're going to look at how our minds form patterns and neural networks, and how language, the words that we speak or the words that we hear, or even the words that we think, can create tension or safety, and give a simple tool on how people can reconnect with themselves quickly and easily when those moments arise, either if you're triggered or someone you're with is. And it'll be interactive like last times, that I'm not just going to be talking and people aren't just going to be listening. We'll actually have a nice Q&A session where people can explore some of the things that are going on for them personally, how this shows up in their worlds. Because if you've ever had a moment where you walked away from a conversation thinking, well, that didn't go the way I really wanted it to, or why did I kind of get weird there? Why did I react like that? This is going to help to give you more understanding about moments like that, and ways to actually shift them so that they don't happen as often. And so when they do, we can clean them up. And it's going to be really fun. Can't wait to do it again.
Well, that sounds amazing. I know last time everybody really liked it, and I think it's going to be just as much of a hit as it was last time. I know that me and Tuna have both taken your personal classes on learning to speak better and to talk and not trigger people, sort of thing. And we learned an amazing amount of stuff, and would highly recommend you to almost anybody.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Because
Yeah,
it is just really good.
Wonderful when we can learn some new tools to give ourselves some more joy in regular everyday life and feel like we're connecting with the people that really matter to us the most. And that's what a lot of this work does. So it creates more ease and more clarity and more sense that we're seen and heard and understood. And I think a lot of us are really, really hungry for that, and often don't realize what a relief it is to actually feel like, wow, that person heard me. I know they did. Feel seen and heard. And that's why I love playing with this.
Well, because it's so rare to feel like you've been heard by people.
Mm-hmm.
We're
hungry for it. It's a state of safety for us. And that's, again, it's our bodies are letting us know, hey, is everything okay? And when we know that others see us and hear us and basically accept us, because when you hear somebody, you're accepting their point of view. It doesn't necessarily mean you agree with it, but they know that it's okay for them to have it. And that's a state of safety. And our bodies want us to feel safe. And so they let us know if for some reason we're not. And we don't necessarily realize that that's a lot of that is just language and how we talk to each other.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, everybody, don't forget to come. It's going to be on April 9th. My name is Witch Whisper Sadowski. I'm here today with Dylan Seen. He is an amazing human design teacher, and he's going to be a part of the summit. So, Dylan, tell us what you're going to be covering during the summit hour that you're going to be there.
Thank you, Witchy. And yes, so the name's Dylan. I'm also known as the Sacred Systems Nerd. And I'm absolutely thrilled to be joining the summit this time and talking about one of my favorite topics in the world, which is quantum human design. So if you're new to human design, welcome. And generally, you're in the right place at the right time. And if you've been in the human design world for a while, maybe you know your type, maybe you know your authority and you've explored it. But this is such a wide topic. There's something bound to arise for you to learn and experiment with. And so during the hour at Witchy's Summit, we're gonna open up with a 20-minute lesson on the 9 energy centers. So think of the energy centers as the energetic architecture of both your mind and your body, essentially who you are. And so we're going to go over whether what it's like if they're defined or if they're undefined in your chart. We'll tell an incredible story about how the different energy centers process energy, how you might make decisions based on those energy centers that are defined within your chart, and where your energy is consistent and where you might be receptive to the world around you through those undefined energy centers. So this is just going to be a very foundational introduction to human design. The aura profiles and all the other characteristics of human design are built upon where you are defined within these 9 energy centers. So once we've covered a brief mini introduction to the 9 energy centers, I plan on doing 2 live mini readings that'll, go over the definition and the undefined energy centers for 2 different people. It'll be a moment for you to jump into the hot seat and look at your chart, whether it's your first time or not, and just ask about all the colors and the shapes of the energy chart. And then after that, I'll open up the floor to a 20-minute Q&A about anything related to human design. It could be your type, it could be your authority, your profile, channels, specific gates. Any of those are open for discussion and exploration. I've been studying human design for about 5 years now, and I've been teaching it a little bit over a year. So I have quite a diverse understanding of human design and able to break it down with very fun and explorative metaphors. So let's
That's
show up, have fun, and bring a curiosity for your energy architecture.
that sounds awesome. And what will you be like? Are there any little treats that you'll be offering for those who are in attendance?
So, yes, I am teaching human design from start to finish on all the foundations of what it is for your aura, your profile, your type, the circuitry, energy centers, specific gates, and that's all being hosted in Heartbeat. Uh, we Witchy is one of the wonderful participants of the Heartbeat group that I'm leading. And so we have weekly lessons every Saturday. They are live lessons. And there's also a really cool workbook that comes with this course. And we're exploring all of human design. So if you're interested, you do get the first month free, so you can check out a few of the classes and see how I teach and how we show up to learn human design. But if you continue to want to explore human design within Heartbeat, I will be offering the most valuable tier at a 30% discount, which includes access to the classes and then a 30-minute session with me per month that is 1-to-1 so that you can ask me questions or explore your chart with a little bit more privacy and a little bit more exploration.
That sounds amazing. Oh, you guys, you got to come and check it out. It's going to be so, so good. All right. So make sure you join us on the 9th of April. Dylan's human design section is going to be on at 7 PST, right after Sarah Coolidge. So make sure you come and check that out.
Super excited to see everyone there. And thank you, Itchy, for hosting this wonderful summit.
You're so welcome, Dylan. Thank you for being a part of it.
Hello, I am Tuna Oddfellow. Normally, I am a motivational magician, but I am also Witch Whisper's beautiful assistant, and also the co-facilitator of all of her summit events. And today, I have the pleasure of being able to interview the woman herself, Witchy. And hey, Witchy, let me ask you this. What are you planning on doing at this month's summit?
Well, my evil plans entail I'm going to do tarot reading for everyone who puts up their hand. I will do it one at a time, sort of thing. Then, if no one has hands up, then I will do a healing for the people that are there, and I will request from them what they need healed. So in regards to my offer, I will be offering a 1 hour tarot reading for $88. Well, normally it's $150, but with the discount that I give you, you only have to pay $88 for it at the summit, sort of thing. And you can only get the discount code at the summit. So, yeah, those are my evil plans.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you very much.